Hey everyone, Will here from my flea market finds for October 19th, 2021. A little chill in the air today. Had to break out the flannel shirt. Fall is definitely here. Getting a little color in the leaves, but not much, but that'll soon change. It was a productive past week. We listed something like 60 items on eBay. Been concentrating more on the jewelry than the regular stuff, just because that's been selling more. I've put the link down in the description for my jewelry store. But like I said, not a whole lot to show you, but a few interesting things. Let's take a look. First up, it's a gem shore. Now, I looked at a lot of gem shore this weekend, but I didn't buy much because most of it was broken. I'm not going to pull this out for you. This is, if you can read upside down, Building Winter Memories, but here it is on eBay. Not my listing, but another listing. 80 bucks. I paid 20 for it, so I think 80's a good price. So we'll put 80 on that, get that listed soon because Christmas will be here before you know it. Interesting shell here from, see, it's a 76 millimeter, dated 1944. The part that I find interesting is that it has the broad arrow mark right there. And the broad arrow mark, I think they still use it in, it's an English thing where they mark items for defense is marked with the broad arrow mark. England and Australia use that mark. So, this was in World War II, and it's a tank shell for the M1 Sherman tank. Had a big projectile that would come out to here on it. So 15 bucks. Would love to know the history of it and how it wound up here on my front porch, but it's a cool piece. That one's probably going to wind up in the collection. Went to a gun show this past weekend and was extremely disappointed. Gun shows just aren't what they used to be. It was so bad I went to a gun show and bought a knife. That's a joke in there somewhere. But I really like it. Here it is. All Damascus steel, including the guard and hilt. Got some scroll work going down the handle. The handle is bone. So, cool piece. Nice little sheath to go with it. Different design. Bought it from this guy, Billy Meekins. Talked to him a little bit. Quality handmade knives at affordable prices. So he makes a nice wide range of things. You ought to check him out. So needless to say, this one's staying in my collection. This was $160, which, considering the quality and the craftsmanship, it's like, to me, it's like buying a piece of art. Needless to say, I'll never cut anything with it, but it's a cool knife. On the other end of the spectrum, we have this rusted up K-bar. It looks like it's been sitting in a puddle for the past 20 years, but it was only $20, so it's got a little rattle to it. I'll clean it up a little bit and see what I could do with that. And picked up a magazine. This came from the flea market. Actually, 30-round mags are illegal in Maryland, but let's don't tell anybody. But 10 bucks on that. Well, they're not illegal to own. They're just illegal to sell. Some chopsticks and a lacquered wood case. I've sold these before. Chopsticks always sell well. $5 on that. My wife got herself a mailbox cover. She must have 20 of these things, but she always likes changing them out. $4 on that. Baby doll. And where's the tag? Here it is. GOTZ. G-O-T-Z. Paid $25 for her. Seems like a bit much. I took a chance, but some of these dolls go for really big money. We'll see how she does. If you remember last week, I bought some jewelry for $1 a piece. Went back and they had all this, so I bought the whole box for $45. Figured there's probably about 60 some pieces in here, so got them for less than $1 a piece. Most of them still have the original tag. You can see they were going for $20 a piece at one time, so we'll sort them out and then see how many quantity listings we can get out of this, and maybe mark them at $15 a piece. Should be able to make some money. A little bit of Fenton. Went to a yard sale. The lady had some Fenton. It was $20 for everything here. Fenton's been doing well for us. A Linux dealer sign. That was $8. A little bit of jewelry, not a whole lot this week. Swarovski necklace and earring set, paid $30 for that, but brand new condition, great box. Somebody could definitely give that as a gift. A sterling silver religious pendant, that was $5. Couple of cool looking disc earrings, that was $6 for those. And little cross, it's not sterling, but it is Metropolitan Museum of Art, which always sells well. That was $5. Clay target thrower. It's pre-marked the Expert. The Chamberlain Cartridge Company, and patent 1892. You'll see the exact version of this made by Remington. Remington bought the company in 1930 and started, just marked their name on it and started selling it. It's missing a piece here where the clay target goes. But I paid, it's funny, the dealer that had this said, look, I paid $10 for the thing. Let me make a little bit of money on it. I said, well, about 15. So he went for 15. And these go for, let me see if I can find it real quick on the phone. If it was complete, you'd probably be looking at $180. I don't see it. Missing a piece on the end, probably $100, something like that. It shouldn't be too bad. You could probably take the piece out of a hand thrower and put it on there, but shipping is going to be a bear. But for only $15, it's worth a shot. Brass bird cage, really cool. Solid brass. Paid $25 for it, and I think that should do well. Found one on eBay, sold for like $200, but shipping is going to be, once again, it's going to be a pain. It's going to be high. But I'll let the next person shine it up. Famous recruitment poster by Howard Chandler Christie. I don't believe it's old, but still a great looking piece. We'll take it out of the frame and sell it. Well, sell it without the frame. It'll make shipping it. Just roll it up, put it in a tube. Same person had this. Had the newspaper. Once again, we'll take this out of the frame and sell it by itself. The Hindenburg disaster from the New York Times. It's too bad it's got the real yellowing of the paper there. I found an example on Wharf Point that sold for $250. That was without. That was in much better condition. I think this one still could bring 180, somewhere around there. Cool looking piece. Last piece to show you. And when I first looked it up, it looked real good, but then I don't know. It's a Harvard plaque mounted on a piece of wood. So take a look. There's one here. When Worth Point, it's one of those things, you talk about a price range. I don't know if I've ever seen a price range this wide. Normally I throw out the highest two prices and the lowest couple prices. So it's got a price range of $8.95, $3.95, then it drops to $119, $102, all the way down to $39.25. Of course, that was 7 years ago. So even if we drop out the last couple and the highest couple, probably looking at around 120, 150. Probably put a little higher price. It's something that doesn't show up very often, but huge price range on that. If they went to Harvard, they probably have the money to pay for it. So there we go. Keep an eye on my store, Terminal 99, and my jewelry store, which I'll have to remember to put a link in the description. So until next time, this is Will, your Sales 5 List. I'll talk again soon.